Through the work in our venues and across the community, the Sports Trust mission is to dismantle barriers and create a lifelong love of sport. F51 is dedicated to putting wheeled sports, climbing, boxing and the community at the forefront of Folkestone. It's home to our Shred Club programme, which provides £1 access to the skate park for over 15,000 local children, keeping them active in a community space where they can grow. We also host free holiday camps throughout the year where children from low-income families get free access to skating, climbing and hot meals during the school holidays, providing opportunities they may not have had access to otherwise. F51 is a space for the community to develop a lifelong love for sport. We celebrate local talent and provide an inclusive and safe environment for children to thrive.
It's always good because in the skate community everyone understands everything, because the skate community is made up of neurodivergent people.
Yeah, it's been really good meeting new people and talking to all the marshals and doing new sports.
It's a really great skate park. I really love coming here. I've learnt loads of new skating tricks and I've improved my confidence on my board.
Each week, we dedicate the skate park to the home education community, providing a comfortable space for neurodiverse children who may find visiting in regular hours challenging.
I'm Flo. I'm a home ed mum. I set it up because a lot of our young people find it a bit hard to access certain things like the skate park when it's open to the general public. We've got a lot of neurodiverse kids in our group and kids who struggle in settings that are full of a lot of people. The home ed community in Kent is absolutely massive, so to have somewhere where we can come once a week for the kids to meet up with their friends and to hang out in a safe space is really invaluable. It's made a massive impact on my life. Love this facility and it's great.
This is an incredible place.
I love it at F51.
I love F51.
I love F51.
We love F51.
We love F51.
Our climbing gym is a space to challenge body and mind while connecting with like-minded people. With a variety of routes, we welcome beginners and provide challenges to push experienced climbers even further. Every week, our climbing gym hosts socials such as Women's Climb, Folkestone Community Climb and LGBTQIA+ Climb, creating an inclusive environment for all.
My name's Chase and I work for the Sports Trust at the moment. I'm currently their head climbing coach. I was really excited by what they were planning to do about making sport more inclusive and trying to get more different minority groups involved and just diversify any sport whatsoever. For so many climbers I know, especially LGBTQIA+ climbers, there were many obstacles with them coming into climbing gyms. Most people assume it's a male-dominated sport, but hopefully we're breaking down those barriers here at the gym, and so a lot of them wouldn't have got involved without these spaces, which is why they're incredibly crucial to what we're doing here.
So I'm Linda.
I'm Adrian. We've been climbing here about 18 months, something like that. Well, the facilities are really good. We initially started to do skateboarding, but then we soon switched over to the climbing, and we've enjoyed it ever since. It is always changing, all the routes are always changing. We've found that really interesting. It challenges the mind, it challenges the body, and we've got hooked, so we come 3 times a week. We're one of the highest users of the centre, and it's really good for the mind, body and spirit. I found it particularly good for mental health, so in very stressful times in my life, it's great to come along here and make little wins each time we come climbing.
But for me, this is the sport that's had the most diversity, I suppose, and it is really inclusive. Everyone's different and everyone's welcome, and we come to ladies' night, LGBT night, every night, and nobody says we shouldn't be here. Everyone's accepting of everyone, and it's very inclusive and diverse.
So it's inclusive of all age groups, everything, and everybody talks to one another, everybody helps one another. As Linda has said, the staff are really helpful. So that's really encouraging for us to come along, meet new people and have a great time. And we're normally here for a couple of hours.
Yeah. And then we go to the pub.
It's really important for that community because it diversifies it, and then people come from different backgrounds and they just kind of like all merge into one and have one amazing passion, which is climbing.
The communities around here are fantastic, so offering that space for them is kind of our way of giving back to what these guys give to us.
Sense of community here with other people, and sort of like get them sort of active in a way that doesn't always necessarily mean just being in a gym.
Really welcoming, really good. Welcoming. Especially when I first came, I was like a bit shy. Didn't really climb with a lot of people, but then I literally met most of the people I climb with now here. So.
At Three Hills, our exceptional facilities and dedicated coaching team ensures every child feels included and has access to the best opportunities regardless of their ability. Our schools programme ensures children have equal access to sports. We've partnered with 48 local schools, supporting their curriculum and tackling barriers to participation, creating opportunities for all. Our schools team is made up of coaches who are passionate about making a difference and ensuring each child feels included regardless of their ability.
I'm Rachel Hayden. So I'm the Youth and Schools Partnership Project Manager. So I oversee all of the school PE delivery that we do in all the local schools, and I also oversee the holiday and activities programme. I'm quite passionate in providing sporting experiences for children, so breaking down those barriers and allowing access, being inclusive for all of the children from our schools, the local community.
My name's Jamie Leach, I'm the head teacher at Powermarsh Primary School. The Sports Trust sessions have improved our own PE sessions by improving our staff's knowledge of the sports that they're taking part in, improving the knowledge of the staff with the rules and with the practice that they have to put into place. Also with the modelling, so staff will watch the sports staff's trust and make sure that then they're copying and mimicking for the following week and making sure that they're joining in. We find the sessions from the Sports Trust really accessible for all of our students. We do have some children with profound needs here, whether that be cerebral palsy or epilepsy, to name a few, but the Sports Trust always work very hard to make sure that their lessons are inclusive and that all children can access all of the sports at all of the time. I'd just like to say thank you to the Sports Trust. They've done a great job, and even, I know I mentioned Mark earlier, but all of the coaches we've had in really are welcome at our school. They become a member of the staff for that day or for the whole term or for the year, however long they spend with us, and they're always so accommodating and helpful with our own staff. So thank you to Sports Trust.
I love the 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 Sports Trust.
Our Little Athletes programme at Three Hills offers fun, weekly physical activities for families with young children.
We love it actually. It's good, lots of things to play with, and he's sort of grown along with it. So when we first started coming, he wasn't walking, so he'd be crawling around and playing with some of the baby toys. And then as he's got older, he loves the bikes and the parachute, and now jumping off benches and things. So he we really enjoy it. It's a good space, good to run around, and then there's tea and coffee upstairs afterwards where you get to chat with other mums and things, and dads and grandmas, and the kids get to run around some more upstairs, so it's great. I've met so many other parents coming to this, and I don't work a Wednesday, so it's the one thing I do on a Wednesday with Oliver. It gets us out of the house and gives us something fun to do, and we get to meet lots of other people, so it's great.
Since 2017, we have run a social community initiative called Active 50. With low-impact activities like football, pickleball, walking groups and yoga, our free and affordable sessions are designed for all abilities, helping combat loneliness and increase activity.
Today I've just been to Pilates with Vicky. It's quite energising, and it's also quite a physical class, but it helps with my balance and my overall strength, and I get to move parts of my body that I wouldn't otherwise move. But I find that it complements my other activities I do here. I do yoga, I do circuit training, I do fit and tone, and all these exercises together help me keep generally fit and I'm just trying to keep the Grim Reaper at bay as long as possible, and all this together just really helps, not just physically, but I find it helps with my mental well-being. When I leave a class I feel somewhat tired but also refreshed and quite elated as well, and I think overall it's really good for me and for the people that come here, and I hope it carries on for longer.
It's such a lovely group for new people to join.
I love to come because I like to meet the people.
The key for me, if I could describe it in one word, it would be inclusive. Yeah. Nobody's left out.
Active 50 has increased my social life. We have a very good camaraderie with the teams I play with.
Everyone's very supportive as well, and that's a good thing about it all. We're all in it together.
Everybody definitely has fun, whilst it's doing them good at the same time, which is, you can't ask for more really.